For our testing, we've mocked up a rocker with a leg and attached a seat to it. And note that this seat is much higher and farther back than the seat on the completed rocker, so we'll be stressing that joint using a longer lever. The joint here at the bottom is the one we're testing. You can see it's reinforced with 2 splines, and inside there's a tenon. It looks really nice, but how strong is it really? So we rounded up the staff after a hearty lunch, and we're going to find out.
Let's see what happens once the art department touches anything around here.
All right. Tell me who you are, Carl.
Carl Ehlers.
You got to talk into the black thing.
No. Carl Ehlers.
About how much, Carl?
153.
All right. Okay. Who's next? Nate?
Yep. 154. Oh. Nate Granzow, 165. It's feeling strong.
Ferg Larson, 195.
All right, now get back up and sit down so we can see if it flexes.
Oh, there's a little crack there.
All right, some bouncing. That's good. All right.
Depending on the season.
Lucas Peters, 195-ish.
Yeah, you feeling like you want to bounce a little on there?
Oh, you mean rock a little?
There
How
you
about
go.
rock a little? That's what that's made for.
All right.
Dave Campbell, Deputy Editor. We'll go with 205.
Sure.
Sure, let's go with that.
No creaks, no cracks.
Oh, a little bit there.
Oh.
All right.
And the chair sounds good too.
All right.
Bob Hunter, 210, 215 range, somewhere in there.
3-point stance, Bob.
I think we're good.
Sit on it, Potsy.
I'm sitting.
Move your feet forward.
Do a little rocking a little. Yeah, rock a little.
Move your feet forward. Put the microphone down. Kick your feet down.
John Olson, 210. See the.
I think you both said right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm hearing some cracks. That'll put you about what?
So we got about 300 here.
I'll stand over here.
300 pounds, 310 probably. And they're bouncing a little. Okay.
Why do I feel like I'm auditioning for Saturday Night Live?
No, this is in honor of the state fair.
Are you on it?
Bob?
I'm on it.
Okay.
We're on it.
It's Bob on a stick.
Okay.
Hopefully this is.
Bounce, Bob, bounce.
I don't know if I want to do this.
Cut!
So we managed to break the joint. What does that mean? Well, designers Kevin Boyle and John Olson explain how that test joint was stressed far more than the joint in the completed chair, and they give some analysis.
When we did this, we had an extra rocker and leg left over, so we mounted a seat actually on top of where the arm would be on the actual rocking chair. So this sits up much higher than the actual seat would. The seat would sit down in this area. So you had a
Actually,
much
it'd be notched in too.
yeah,
Yeah.
you have a much longer lever. And with both of us bouncing on it, twisting it back and forth, it really took a lot of punishment before it
Yeah.
finally failed.
Well, that's an interesting point too, because that rocker, you know, the chair itself is going to lock in both of those things and give you a little less of that side to side. That's going to, you know, create some unnecessary torque on it. But you mentioned the seat being in this area. That's a lot. That's almost half, not quite half, but of the distance of leverage. Which I'm no engineer, but that's got to be a lot less leverage
Yeah.
when our chair is in place. You know, the biggest concern was looking at that joint and going, man, this thing, how can that joint hold up? I
Yeah.
mean, it just doesn't look right. But
You
I
get a
think,
little nervous, yeah.
But I think with 2 legs, the combination of the seat, and I forgot what the total amount of glue surface in that was, but it was
It's a lot of glue
It's
surface.
like 18 square inches or something crazy like
Yeah.
that. I mean, there's a lot of glue surface, and it's not all into end grain. I mean, you got a lot of face grain. These splines are incredibly strong. The tenons are just adding a largely location, but that adds up too. So I think fear not of the Z rocker.